Hey everyone, today's question comes from George, who is in the T2 Endurance Facebook group. He is training for Ironman Coeur d'Alene 70.3, and he purchased one of our training plans to follow, a 16-week training plan. And he posted a question about there's some confusion in the swim workouts that I wrote in a couple of the weeks. One of the workout details, I believe, added up to 1,600, but in the workout distance it said 2,000. And then I believe in another workout, kind of a similar situation, the details didn't quite add up to the distance indicated. So I wanted to just explain that a little bit, as well as just explain the overall layout of those training plans. Maybe you have a sprint distance, Olympic, half or full. Generally speaking, all the swim workouts are what I call sample workouts. And really what that means is I give you specific warm-up, main set, and cool down. And the idea behind that is to follow the details. I apologize for some of the additions. Mathematical additions were incorrect, so I just wanted to clear up some confusion. The idea behind the sample workouts is, though, if you can do those, great. A lot of people swim with a master's group. A lot of triathletes tend to swim with a master's group, so that's another option. And then just swimming on your own. If you're a strong swimmer, you can just swim your own workout. So the idea of all the plans is I give you structured workouts. Plus or minus a couple hundred yards or meters isn't going to make or break the workout. What is really critical in the swim workouts, as well as the run and bike workouts, are the intensity zones. Making sure you start off the program in the proper intensity zones, build up the volume over a course of about 8 weeks, depending on the length of your program, and then adding race-specific intensity. So that's really the key to all these plans, is the progression of volume and intensity. Life happens. Not everyone is going to follow every single workout on the exact day of the training plan. So use your good judgment. If you're a stronger swimmer, cyclist, or runner, maybe you're going to add up to maybe 10% of what I've indicated. If it's a gorgeous, beautiful day and the training plan calls for an hour and a half bike ride, but you want to take advantage of the weather and go a little bit longer, that's okay. Just make sure you log it for your own notes, and maybe adjust to the other workouts. If you add an hour to the weekend long ride, maybe you want to make the weekday shorter rides a little bit shorter. I've actually just read a few articles lately about the 80-20 principle. One of the 80-20 principles regarding just kind of life in general is 80% of the consequences stem from 20% of the causes. In the fitness world, this means that roughly 20% of all available fitness principles will account for 80% of your results. So that's another food for thought. Again, if you're following the plan 100% exactly as laid out, that's awesome. But do allow yourself that little bit of flexibility to cut out 5 or 10 minutes of a workout if you need to fit your life schedule. Another principle of the 80-20 rule is that 80% of training is mostly endurance strength-based, whereas 20% is that tempo, interval, higher intensity protocol. So also keep that in mind as you go over the course of the training plan. And like I said, using that 80-20 principle is as volume as well. If you do 80% of all the workouts in the plan, you're doing really good. If you do 100%, you're doing awesome. If you're able to adjust plus or minus according to your fitness level, then you're a quick learner and you really are developing the skills you need to continue to progress with your fitness and create a lifestyle of endurance training. So again, George, I appreciate the question. Hopefully this clears up a little bit confusion. If you have questions, again, leave me a message. You could leave me a voicemail as well. Go to speakpike.com/endurance hour. and leave us a voicemail, and we can kind of help you as well as others who may be having the same questions. All right, make it a great day.